tell me, what do you do as a non-for-profit company or organization in the built environment industry to ensure that your work promotes social justice?
Thank you for the question. Difficult question from the start. So my day job is with a commercial developer, Devmark Property Group, and with that company, we undertake a whole range of commercial sector developments, excluding industrial developments. The company is 30 years old this year, and some 8 years ago, we started a social housing institute called Urban Status Rentals, and that is a non-for-profit company where 3 of the directors of Devmark serve on the board of the NPO, and we have 2 outside directors. So what we started to do at that stage was to undertake inner city residentially led developments and try and deploy our skill to actually deliver mixed tenure developments. So really, in terms of a social justice agenda, we really felt that we could leverage the skills that we have and the status we have in the industry from our existing business base to create a business which then actually starts to drive the agenda of bringing people, previously disadvantaged people, into the city, where there is a greater access not only to better housing, but obviously to work opportunities, employment, all sorts of educational opportunities, recreational, etc. And that was really our primary function. And when we started the business, I must say we were very green. We all do it for no income, and we didn't understand how challenging it would be. And we bought a 7-hectare piece of property. We decided not to go along the path of a land availability transaction, and so the journey started. And in fact, we're a few weeks away of delivering our first 416 social housing apartments. So the first tenants will move in very shortly. But that was an 8-year journey to get to this point.
Okay, so you currently working for the NPO. So we want to know, how do you currently use your skills as a built environment professionals to promote social justice?
Thank you for the question. So working in the social housing sector, which is a sector that's there to redress special apartheid planning, and a sector that's there to ensure that people with low to moderate incomes, people who are poor generally, have access to good housing in well-located areas. I guess the nature of the sector that I'm in already is a sector that's focused on social justice. So in the work that I do, the organization that I work for, UNASHO, we do research, we do advocacy, and we do capacity training and capacity development for SHIs. So in doing all of these elements that I mentioned, like for instance with research, we do research that's based on the needs of the sector. So an example would be that a municipality would have to release land to SHI to develop the property for social housing developments. But maybe in the municipality there are people who believe that government land should not be released to NPOs to develop such properties because they don't know the sector too well. So the work that we do in that instance would be based on our research. We have the capability to present to these officials in the municipality clauses within the constitution that actually say this property or this land can be released at a discounted value for affordable rental housing. So we assist where there's a misalignment in terms of understanding what the program is about and what its objectives is in the municipality, be able to assist that with our research, or we can assist the municipality's process of finding land and making land available for SHIs to develop by me offering my town planning skills to do site feasibility, to see what is appropriate for the piece of land and what is viable for the piece of land, to assist the municipality in that way. So I think my profession, a town planner, is a jack of all trades, and usually what they say is a master of none. And in the social housing sector itself, if you look at the property development cycle, from finding land, from seeking development opportunities all the way through to actually getting into development and tenanting, there's so much stuff that happens in between there that it requires sometimes the technical skills that I have as a town planner to be able to facilitate in that process, or just leadership skills and organizing skills, which I've learned along the way to bring stakeholders together.